Hi, my name is Rick. I'm a social worker and therapist. I work with trauma and addictions and all sorts of stuff with couples and adolescents and stuff like that. I've done about a little bit of everything. And today I've gotten a request to talk about turning stress into anger and how to prevent this. And here's the thing. When you get to the point where you're feeling angry, that's because the fuse has been lit, okay? So it just involves a lot of self-awareness. And when you have the self-awareness, then you have to turn to self-care. So when the fuse is lit, you need to recognize that the fuse is lit. Know what it feels like when the fuse is lit. Where does it start? Did it start when I bump my toe in the morning? Oh no, I'm going to have a bad day after this. And recognize that, hey, what kind of mood am I in? Like, I'll do this. I'll get into like a bad mood because I spilled my drink on the floor or something like that. And it'll carry with me. Instead of me taking a time out and breathing and bringing it down, I will keep it up and keep pushing forward. And when I keep pushing forward, I am angry with people, which tends to happen, especially if you have a history of trauma, because I believe trauma exacerbates stress and makes stress even more intense. So here's some steps to prevent this, okay? So number one, recognize the signs. The first step is to become aware of your own emotions and the physical signs of stress and anger. I tell people maybe to check in with themselves a couple times a day. Do self check-ins. What am I feeling? If you have somebody that you could regulate with, check in with somebody else and hey, I'm feeling angry because blah blah blah, and this is kind of sticking with me. So I tell people maybe print out like they have on Google, you can print out a feelings wheel and check in on that, because the feeling wheels has all the feelings, because maybe we might not be able to like recognize our feelings, but what awareness is the key. Mindfulness is a big key here, and recognizing the physical signs like the heart rate going faster, the muscle tension, shallow breathing. But speaking of mindfulness, number two is practicing mindfulness, because when you are working yourself up to the point of anger, that means you're up in your head and you're judging. So you're not staying present. You're cussing in your head, using loaded words. Loaded words are like the F word, things that make thoughts more intense. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware of your emotions. So it's not just the present moment you're staying aware of in mindfulness, it's also being aware of your emotions and not reacting immediately to them, because you are recognizing that you are not your emotions, you're just watching your emotions. Regular mindfulness meditation can improve your ability to manage stress and anger. Number three, deep breathing. Getting that air, oxygen into the blood, into the brain. When you start feeling stressed, take some deep, slow breaths. Deep breathing can help calm your nervous system, and reduce the psychological responses to stress. As you can, if you look through my videos, I have a breathing exercise where, how did I do that? Yeah, like this. I have stuffy nose right now, but we breathe like this, kind of back and forth. I have an exercise for that, okay? I don't know if I explained it well, but there are different breathing exercises, yogic breathing exercises, which maybe I'll go more over, but I do have one in my videos. Number four, physical activity, regular exercise, getting that energy out, jogging, yoga, swimming. That could all reduce stress and help release that built-up tension. Number five, time management. Stress often results from feeling overwhelmed by tasks and responsibilities. So use time management techniques to prioritize your tasks, set realistic goals, and avoid overcommitting. I keep schedules. I have Apple on my phone, the Apple calendar and stuff like that, and I use it. I have one on Alexa for my Amazon calendars are everywhere you turn around these days, so you can manage your time wisely if that's the problem. Number 6, relaxation techniques. What I need to do is start putting up some videos on some restorative yoga, but looking up, progressive muscle relaxations, guided imagery, deep relaxation exercises to release stress and tension. 7, positive self-talk. Challenge your negative thought patterns that contribute to stress. Replace them with positive, constructive self-talk. Instead of thinking, I can't handle this, say, I can manage this situation. I like to say, be a survivor, not a victim. Victims sit there and self-pity and say, poor me, and you might have been a victim of something, but being a victim is not serving you. Being a survivor serves you, and it serves everybody. Number 8, seek support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or a therapist about your stressors and feelings. Sharing your thoughts and emotions can provide relief and perspective. So having a professional or somebody that can help you, like I said, co-regulate what's going on. Number 9, conflict resolution. Are you able to express your needs, or are you only talking about your needs, not worried about other people's needs? Because if you aren't coming up with a compromise, it's just two people just butting heads. All right, so learn to effectively communicate and learn conflict resolution skills. So being able to express your needs and concerns in a healthy way can prevent stress from escalating into anger during interpersonal conflicts. Next is set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries in your personal and professional life to reduce situations that can cause stress. Learn to say no when necessary to avoid overcommitting. So no is a one-word sentence. Healthy lifestyle. Maintain a balanced diet. Get adequate sleep. Avoid excessive caffeine. Avoid alcohol. Avoid other substances that can exacerbate stress. If you're drinking 5 cups of coffee a day and you're stressed, that's going to jack you up. Number 12, time for yourself. Make sure to allocate time to relax and practice self-care activities you enjoy. It could be reading, it could be hobbies, it could be whatever. Time spent with your loved one. Just make sure you're spending relaxation time and self-care. And 13, again, professional help. I know I'm not promoting myself, but if you find it challenging to manage stress and anger and you're having a hard time doing it on your own, seek therapist or counselor that could work through that with you and help provide strategies and support. So preventing stress from turning into anger is a continuous process that requires practice and self-awareness. So if you implement these strategies, you can develop healthier ways to manage stress and respond to challenging situations in your life. Well, thanks for watching. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter. You can find my podcast on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify. And you can find my shirts on Etsy's Warrior Emporium. Again, this is Rick from Warriors Respite. And thanks for watching. And stay mangled and strangled in peace.